So this probably won't come as a surprise to many of you, but I did end up bidding in the BLM's internet adoption last night. For those of you who don't know, the internet adoption or internet auction is an online event that the Bureau of Land Management hosts where you can view the horses online, and then there's a week-long bidding process. It's a competitive bid, so whoever bids the most wins. Each internet adoption has several different pickup sites, and there happened to be one that was in New Hampshire coming up in April. Being a Vermonter, it's pretty rare to have a pickup location so close, so that's really what drew me into this auction. I'm not going to go into the full backstory on why I made that decision to bid, but if you're interested, I do have a membership here on YouTube, and I offer some behind-the-scenes videos, and sometimes I like to talk a little bit more about why I'm doing what I'm doing and what I'm doing and what the plan is. So if you're interested, you can go to my YouTube memberships and join, and I have some behind-the-scenes videos there. When the horses started showing up on that online corral, there wasn't a very big selection, so at that point I wasn't planning on bidding. I will say though, my favorite was this 5-year-old gelding, and he had this little marking on his side that reminded me of a leaf floating in the wind when he moved. It was really cute, but he was definitely my favorite from the beginning. And gradually they started adding more and more horses, and they added what would be my dream horse. It was a 4-year-old 15-hand Pinto Dun mare. She was gorgeous, and actually she would have fit. I have a name that I've held for a Pinto Mustang mare for the future, and I've held on to it for years. She would have fit that name perfectly, but then I saw that she was only available for pickup in Oregon. Then another mare caught my attention. She was a 7-year-old roan, and she was just gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with her. And she was the horse that really made me start considering to bid in this auction. Then about a week before the auction, she and a bunch of other horses were removed from the online corral. The BLM posted a notification shortly afterwards saying that there was strangle-like symptoms at one of the corrals, which is highly contagious, so they basically shut it down and removed those horses from the online corral. So that was disappointing because she and many of my other favorites were removed. So I was back to square one, and then I went back and forth on whether or not I should bid in this auction, and I ultimately did decide to give it a try just because of that New Hampshire pickup. And one of the horses I was trying for was that gelding with the leaf-shaped marking. He was still in the back of my mind and one of my favorites. All right, so let's go now to the auction.
All right, so I started by just browsing through my favorites page. I had saved a bunch of horses that I was trying to keep an eye on, and what I did was eliminate horses as their prices continued to climb up, and I was seeing quite a bit of pretty high prices, so my favorite section was getting smaller and smaller. This was about 60 seconds before the end of the auction, so it was crunch time. I wasn't winning anything, so I was trying to put in some last-minute bids. One of my last bids was on this 3-year-old Palomino gelding. I put my bid in, and then I was instantly outbid. That means that someone had set an automatic proxy bid with a number that I'm not aware of. The proxy bid will automatically bid against competitors like me to the number that the bidder had set, and only the person setting the proxy bid can see that number. Now at this point there was 10 seconds left and my heart was pounding. I had had trouble finding the horse I was trying to bid on. I finally pulled him up and my shaky hands accidentally typed in the wrong number. I almost bid it before I saw that I had put in over $2,000. With only a couple seconds left, I put in a bid, and for half a second I thought I won, and then saw I didn't and tried to put another bid. But then the auction ended, and actually the bid I put in was less than I intended.
I lost. I also panicked. I almost put in like $2,000 instead of $300. I put in like $2,476. Oh my gosh. And I won nothing. My heart is racing. All right.
So then I went back to look at some of the horses that I had been following and just see what the prices had been overall. The horse with the highest price was at nearly $10,000. Many horses in this auction were over $1,000. It would be too much to go over all the information in this video, but one thing that surprised me was the number of horses that were adopted. Only a few did not get bids.
Well, that is disappointing. But yeah, what a bummer. What a bummer. All right, so I didn't win anything, but the reality is losing is part of reality. And it is funny though how the emotions just can go up and down during these online auctions. It was worth a shot trying, but not the end of the world that I didn't win anything. I'm gonna link a video about the internet adoption here. If you want more information, go ahead and check that out. Till next time, I'll see you in my next video. Till next time, bye.